So players have told us on NBA 2K TV that they've actually used 2K to sometimes scout opponents or play with teammates they haven't played with yet. Have you done any of that?
Oh, for sure, multiple times. Back when I first got in the league, I would play 2K the night before a game, depending on who we playing, and just play, just see, let the computer play.
There it is, the Staples Center in Los Angeles, where we're getting set to bring you all of today's action. The 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and we'll have David Aldridge filling us in from the sideline. Hey, Dave.
Well, for the last few years, the Lakers have been in some turmoil in Los Angeles. Now, they have had some tough luck with injuries that set them back some. But inconsistent effort, execution, and roster construction was also a concern. But a summer of moves that was topped by acquiring Anthony Davis has drastically improved the roster. The question remains, though, at West. Kevin?
A lot riding on it. Thanks, David. And a look at the status here of both teams' injured players and who will not be in the lineup.
And it feels early to be already missing players from the lineup, but how these teams respond will impact the outcome of this game.
Here's the starting group for the Charlotte Hornets. Rozier and Monk, they're the backcourt. Batum is out there with Mirotic, and it's Biyombo at the center. And for the Lakers, Green and LeBron, Kuzma and Davis. And it's Rondo in at the point.
And last year, the Hornets seemed on the cusp of making a run into the playoffs. Never could quite get there.
And, you know, they had a chance to make some big moves at the deadline, but refrained from doing so. The team hasn't made a big roster splash in a long time, and you know the fans are starting to beg for a
Hier. Biyombo, he's off on that one. Great D that time from Davis. Oh, Kuzma's in position. He can't get that one to fall. Last game for the Lakers, it was a loss to Utah.
Well, in that one, you could pretty much see the writing on the wall. Their performance was lackluster.
Far off, distant. I mean, it seemed like their heart wasn't in it to try to win that game.
And so the Charlotte Hornets get the first points of the ball game. Kicks it out to James. There's the pass to Rondo. Down low. And Kuzma slams it in.
Active hands and really good energy pursuing the pumpkin there. Great hustle by Kuzma.
And just about a minute into the first quarter. Rozier with the ball. 14 points from him the last game against Minnesota. Here's Monk. That one misses. And the Lakers take it the other way. This their first chance this season playing Charlotte.
And their series last year was a bit of a comparison between the two conferences. Both were in the middle of the pack.
Well, you said it. I mean, often it's the teams that are in the middle of the pack in their conference which more accurately show the conference's strength than a team at the top.
Outside Rondo. It's stolen by Monk and out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. For Los Angeles, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Here's Davis. Shoots over Biyombo. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
Rozier, the pass to Biyombo. He kicks it to Monk. Knocked away. It's stolen by Green. And it's blocked.
A capable defensive player. That wingspan of Batum's really an asset in blocking shots.
Mirotic's shot is off. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. Trailing by 2. The 3 from LeBron. It's good from long range.
And that's exactly what he's looking for. Draining the triple.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Rozier against Rondo. And the basket by Rozier.
Obviously, a mix-up defensively on that possession.
And so James will bring it up for the Lakers. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, you know, last season, perhaps the most disappointing of LeBron James playoffs since 2005. And amazingly, this is the one that gets me, had not missed the finals since 2010.
And after shutting it down early, this was the longest offseason of LeBron's career.
Yeah, and a chance for him, guys, perhaps to recover from years of deep playoff runs. I know he wouldn't want it that way, but he'll take advantage of the fact that he didn't have to wear his body out as much as he has in the past. And criticized and counted out, you knew he'd be motivated to come back.
Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Three-pointer. The Hornets pull it in. Now, here's Monk. Pass to Biyombo. Rozier with the ball. Guarded by Kuzma. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Biyombo. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist.
And Biyombo is highly effective.
The Lakers trail. And here's Rondo. 11 points last game. From the wing. And he gets it to go. Hitting off the back of the rim.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Rondo against Rozier. Banked in off the glass. Rozier's got 6.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time.
LeBron kicks to Davis. Green passes to LeBron. A three-pointer is right on target. He has 7.
Man, it's so good to see LeBron James rise up with confidence from deep. That's a part of his game that he continues to improve on, and it's actually become quite efficient.
Rozier looking around. Dishes it to Monk. From deep. Davis grabs the miss. Lakers have gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. And Green with the basket on the assist by James.
Like the sun rising every day, you can count on LeBron to have his head up scanning the floor and finding the open man.
Hornets trail by 3. Rozier the pass to Biyombo. Kicks it to Monk. Trying to get open is Mirotic. That shot off, so the Lakers will take it the other way. Dunked by LeBron.
You cannot give James these types of opportunities. That guy is relentless.
For Charlotte, they've gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. Here's Monk. Here's Biyombo. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
That's simply an outstanding play, working the size mismatch right at the rim.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not 60s last season.
And you know, with his free throw percentage being where it was last season, it changed the way teams defended him. I mean, there were no easy baskets. He was going to get fouled anytime he got near the rim. They were going to make him earn his points at the line.
And so it's Charlotte with it, following the 3 by the Lakers. With the floater, nobody near Williams. No good with the triple.
The weak coverage pay.
LeBron, that's a 2-pointer and stolen by Williams. Here's Rozier from the right block. The shot is good. Rozier's got 8 points.
No misses for him yet in this quarter. Solid as a rock.
Caldwell Pope against Batum. Right side Davis. James outside. 6 to shoot. To the inside to Kuzma. And
nice job at slipping to the right spot after setting the screen. That's one of the best times to get yourself open. Kuzma, you can't lose track of that guy.
now here's Batum. He's coming off a 10-point game against Minnesota. Here's Rozier. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. He's got 10. Clark, there are a lot of great playmakers in this NBA that sometimes we don't talk about or under the radar.
Yeah, there are. Again, there's so many outstanding players. And Drew Holiday has been outstanding as a big playmaking guard, as good scoring the ball as he is playmaking. Draymond Green, not a guard, but makes decisions and passes the ball like a high-level guard and is extremely valuable in that Warriors attack. Those two guys are a little bit undervalued for their ability to make their teammates better.
Good point. Here's Rozier following the basket by Kyle Kuzma. Offensive rebound. Biyombo, no luck. Lakers leading by 5. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Biyombo with the block.
Excellent timing by Biyombo and an impressive vertical, too. He's a good shot blocker because of that.
Pass to Cook. Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. Over Batum. That one wide left.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Biyombo. That's good. Biyombo's got his third basket of the night right there.
Shots are just really strong quarter.
LeBron James on the wing. Defended by Bridges, and plenty of contact on the shot. So, 2 free throws coming up. That's a foul on Charlotte. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Los Angeles.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
They've established their presence in the paint tonight. Also, a lot of their scoring to this point coming from down low.
Here's what the Lakers are going with. For Anthony Davis, JaVale McGee comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And it's Alex Caruso in for Quinn Cook. And it's good, 2 points.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Bridges against James, and Marvin Williams picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Bradley's checked in for the Lakers. Zeller, he's checked in for the Hornets. So it's the Lakers now. It's a 3-point game. And there's the pass to Caruso. And McGee kicks to Howard. Over Zeller. And again, no good by the Lakers. Charlotte's gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. And here's Caldwell Pope. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Here's Caruso. Bangs home the trifecta.
Great three-point shooting here out of the gate. That makes 4 makes already from long distance.
Spring music scorching those.
Bradley, that's for 2. Again, Los Angeles.
And they are shooting the lights out from distance here early.
How do you stop this? I mean, it seems like they can't miss.
Zeller dishes to Bridges. It's not going to go for him. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. Outside Bradley. Pass to Caruso. It's up a 3. Here's Howard. Biyombo with the block. Making the pass to Zeller. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Now here's Bradley. Howard kicks to Caruso. Lobbed up there for Howard. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Great timing and recognition as Howard is able to go up for the alley-oop.
Hornets trail by 8.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Rozier. That shot missing, and the Lakers take it the other way. There's 31 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Here's Howard. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits.
No doubt he's struggling right now. Get it going this quarter. Oh, power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could.
We've seen those kinds of plays get them going in the past.
Here's Caruso. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard.
Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
And so it's Los Angeles in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. And their three-point shooting has paved the way for them. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
And you know what? That's what happens when you establish your three-point right up against it.
Here's Caruso.
And James Borrego, in his second year as head coach, wants an offense that relies on quick decision-making. They are looking to attack defense.
Offense, Greg, is one that's not easy to put into place. You got to trust the players, and the players have to trust each other, and the players have to make good decisions. It's a steep learning curve, but I really think it's the ideal way to play once you get it all ironed out.
On the court for the Gomez out there with Bridges, and there's Monk, and it's Bacon in at the 2 spot. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Charlotte's had to wait a bit the last few years. Now, the city hosted the All-Star game last season, but for the Hornets, they've gone 3 seasons without winning a playoff series. In that time, the franchise has had 7 head coaches and a shifting front office. Buzz City is hoping that its wait for playoff relevance will end soon. Kevin?
We all are. David, thank you. And it's blocked.
And the impact Bridges makes on the defensive end, showing he's not to be messed with.
Danny Green, he's checked in for Caldwell Pope. With just over a minute gone. Pass to Caruso. Shot clock at 6. Over Monk. It's rebounded by Charlotte, coming off that loss against the Timberwolves.
Well, they made a few key shots, but missed many more. It was a rough night for them offensively.
And you know what? If you're not going to outwork your opposition, then you typically are going to get outplayed.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there, no box out.
Work harder on the glass.
Caruso, the pass to McGee. Here's Caruso. Pass to Green. And the call will be against Hernan Gomez. That is his first foul of the game. The Lakers making a switch here. Dudley's checked in.
Substitution for the Lakers, Jared Dudley.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. And here's shot clock clock at 5. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. And it's slammed in by Howard.
To me, this is Howard's specialty. This is his bread and butter thing here. We all know this guy loves to throw it down whenever he can. And he's pretty good at it.
Here's Bacon. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Zeller dishes to Monk. Back to Zeller. The pass to Bacon. Monk with the ball. Now Green defending. Zeller trying to free himself up. The shot
has been brutal. I mean, he still hasn't made a single shot. No wonder they're struggling.
Caruso, the pass to Howard. Here's Caruso. Back to Howard. It's stolen by Monk. Here's Bridges. They get it back. Goes back up. It's stolen by Bradley. Green. And Green is right there. And now a 12-point Los Angeles.
Off an assist.
For Charlotte, they've gone 1 of 6 from the field in the second quarter. It's been a rough period so far. Bacon, the pass to Monk. Out to the right wing. Clock at 6. Three-pointer. And again, the Hornets missing. Los Angeles leading by 12. Pass to Bradley. The dish to Dudley. Over to the wing. Pulls up. Caruso, no good. Hornets trail by 12. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Monk for 3. A rebound by the Lakers. Howard's got his 5th rebound in this one.
So hard, actually impossible to cut into the lead when you have a guy struggling this badly.
He kicks to Green. Pass to Howard. Over Zeller. No good from Howard.
Tell you what, that is a missed opportunity from mid-range for sure. With as little defense as was shown, should have made that one.
Monk dishes to Bridges. The pass to Bacon. Now, here's Monk. They could use a bucket. And the Hornets miss again.
And the stroke this quarter, nothing on target.
And was last season really the first full season we got to see of Malik Monk? It was given a sizable part of the rotation and showed why he was a lottery pick for this team.
During most of his rookie season, Monk was relegated to the bench.
Not sure if it was development or opportunity. Hard to say for Monk. Fact is, you can see the knack for scoring he has, even if he's a bit of a volume scorer at this point.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Davis is checked in for Dudley. James comes in for Green. Rajon Rondo is in for Alex Caruso. Now, here is Hernan Gomez. He's coming off a 13-point game against Minnesota.
And we have to mention his rebounding. It wasn't all about the offense. He battled his tail off down low.
And Davis sends it back.
Boy, I tell you what, Davis uses his length so well. I mean, a defensive stalwart who holds his ground, and because of his timing and length and athleticism.
And a moment here now to see the numbers for LeBron James. He's coming off an excellent season. Averaged about 27 points a game last season. 8 assists and 8 rebounds. And his rebounding is what's most impressive. He's shown tremendous determination on the backboard.
And it's a big asset for this team. I mean, he blocks out on the defensive glass, and then he keeps balls alive at the offensive end.
The first one falls.
Well, I don't think it's been a secret. I mean, LeBron James hopes to become the greatest of all time. At least that's my perspective on it. Last season, he surpassed his idol, Michael Jordan, in career scoring. He called it one of the real pinnacles of his career.
Mirotic is checked in for the Hornets. And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets. James a part among the all-time greats. He's the only player who's top 10 in both scoring and assists.
Well, I would even take it a little further, guys. His overall all-around brilliance is what truly separates him from the rest of the great players, because he's top 20 in steals as well as approaching top 50 in rebounds. That's remarkable. Day one. Dwight Howard with some slick passing on that one.
Here's Monk. No points in the game yet for him. Right side, Mirotic. Gets that one to fall after missing his first two. 1 for 3 from the field.
With anticipation and quick decision-making, Mirotic does damage on catch and shoot.
Back to Rondo. Lakers passing it around, and that one's good by Davis.
It's not hard to see why they are giving up points on in close.
Hornets trail by 19. Now Batum out to the wing. Here's Monk. Five on the clock. Out left to the wing. And here's Mirotic from beyond the arc. Connects from three-point range. Mirotic has got 5 points in the quarter. Cook kicks to Rondo. To the paint. In the corner, it's James. Pass to Rondo. Right wing. The three. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now, here's Batum. Pass to Monk from downtown. Rebounded by the Lakers. Howard's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
You know, he might want to this quarter, but just not able to convert.
Kyle Kuzma's checked in for the Lakers. And a switch here also for Charlotte. Rozier, he's checked in for Monk. Here's Cook. They get the rebound. Davis against Williams. Back to Davis. Second shot opportunity, and that's 2 points on the layup.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And it's Batum with the ball, bringing it up for the Charlotte Hornets. And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second foul of the first half. Not a big deal yet, but something to keep an eye on.
Caldwell. Hernan Gomez finds Mirotic. 6 on the shot clock. It's in. That's his 3rd field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
Yep, you know, after a scoreless first period, he's really turned it up a notch, building some momentum.
James against Mirotic. LeBron passes to Caldwell Pope. And here's Kuzma. Over Williams. Kuzma, that's good. Kuzma's got 8 points.
You know, once Kuzma has the position he wants.
Now, here's Rozier. Defense is right there. Kuzma pulls it in. Lakers leading by 21. LeBron outside. Here's Cook. No good on the three. The Hornets shooting at 36%. They really seem out of sync offensively. Mirotic dishes to Williams. Back to Mirotic. And out of bounds it is. Last touch by Mirotic. Let's use this break for a quick look at the squads that really made it happen on the fast break last season. The Lakers second.
Yeah, I mean, it's a crowd-pleasing style, right? I mean, this club just got out and ran at every possible chance.
LeBron with it. 32 points for him last game against Utah.
And it was an unselfish night for him as well. He got plenty of assists to go along with all those points.
17 points in the game.
Well, he's fantastic at playing to his strengths. Doesn't get outside of himself. I mean, when he's scoring at an efficient clip like that, he's hard to stop.
Now, here is Hernan Gomez. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Now, here's Rozier. A three for Mirotic. No good. That miss takes him to 3 for 7.
And, you know, quite a bit of turnover for the Lakers in recent years, guys, from the front office to the coaching staff. I have a common voice to speak in stereo and have everybody in proper alignment from the top down to the court.
And so it's Charlotte with it after the basket by Los Angeles. Back to Rozier. On the wing, Batum. Can they get it? And Davis sends it back. And here we go with Cook heading to the hoop. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. Cook's got 8 points.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
And so here's Charlotte. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And there's the foul. It's on Quinn Cook. That's his first foul. The Lakers making a switch here. McGee's checked in. The Hornets also changing it up. Cody Zeller comes in for Hernan Gomez. And it's Miles Bridges in for Mirotic. No one near Rozier as he lets it fly. Sinks the three-pointer.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Now here's LeBron. He's got Kuzma outside. Pass to McGee. Kicks to Cook. From the arc. A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Los Angeles on top as they wrap up the second quarter with a 13-5 run. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks a lot. Dwight, what did you guys do to get the lead?
We're just trying to play good defense. It's tough down there, you know, but we're doing a good job of making them just shoot one shot and get out and run.
We'll see if we can keep that going in the second half. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Boy, a lot of energy in this arena tonight. The hometown fans getting after it. So is Kenny the Jet Smith. LeBron James putting in some incredible work. He ended up with 17 points, 4 assists, and 2 rebounds. Coming off a great performance last game, tonight he looked like he had that same aggressive mindset. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
Well, they were completely in rhythm shooting the basketball. Just watching the flow of their offense, everything clicked into place. Fantastic shot selection. They took advantage of everything the defense gave them.
And big fella, your thought?
Paint defensively. They were all late on their rotations. Obviously, that's a recipe for getting cooked. You know, I like eating that barbecue chicken. They got to do better.
And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter is set to begin in just a few.
And after a very lopsided first half in the second, what can you say? LeBron James, what an impressive effort today.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
Well, you know, in that first half, it was a common occurrence. He got to the stripe time and time again.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably... And Rondo in the backcourt. Up front, it's Kuzma and Davis. And it's James in at the 3 spot. That's the group starting the second half for Frank Vogel. On defense, Charlotte. And it's Rondo in the corner. Here's Davis.
Really good to see Biyombo work on defense like this. A strong physical presence at that end of the floor.
Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession. And here's the upcoming schedule for Charlotte. On Monday, they'll be playing against Lou Williams and the Los Angeles Clippers. Then on Wednesday, they continue the road trip, heading out to Sacramento to take on the Kings.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring you closer together.
Yeah, you know, I like watching Monk stroke it from the mid-range. We know he's got deep range, but that mid-range makes him hard to guard.
Kuzma kicks to Green, tipped away. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Kuzma.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Rajon Rondo. Last year, getting it done. Was in at about 9 points per, 8 assists, and 5 rebounds. And his playmaking really stands out, making his teammates better offensively with his terrific passing.
Yeah, he's outstanding at controlling the tempo. Finds the open man.
Davis, and Davis throws it down.
How about the leaping ability of Davis? Easily gets off the ground to throw it down. And he's a quick jumper and decision maker.
The Hornets have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half.
And looking back, an underrated part of the DeRozan-Kawhi trade, the Raptors also getting Danny Green. Green, one of the better 3-and-D wings in the league, way more than a throw-in.
And James throws it down.
You know, it would be fun to tabulate how many of LeBron's career points have come on the break.
So Rozier will bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. And he goes in for the dunk.
Oh, and he takes it right at the man who just scored on him.
That's the way to answer back, with an in-your-face stuff.
Guys, some pride bubbling up right there. He wasn't about to be outshone.
Here's Davis, following the bucket by the Hornets. James finds Rondo on top. Outside, Davis. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And you look at Danny Green's, he had both ends. Hard to believe the Spurs gave him up.
I mean, over 40% from long range, locked down defensively. Not a lot of flash, but plenty of substance to his game.
And Davis throws it down.
And when you're open, Rondo finds you. Always has his head on a swivel.
The Hornets have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. The pass to Monk. And James picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Bacon, he's checked in for the Hornets. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Mirotic's shot is off.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great really sharing the sugar.
For Los Angeles, they have shot 6 of 7 at the line.
And looking at last season's numbers, down below 70% as a team from the line.
Charlotte calls timeout. Mark, I want to take you back a bit here to 1982. What was going through your mind over your first few NBA games?
Well, Kevin, first of all, I was really excited and thankful to have a chance to realize a dream, but I was also a little bit nervous going up against some of the guys that I had watched and idolized. It's not about idolizing guys, it's about trying to posterize them.
Any player in particular, one player that you looked out on the floor and you were out there as well saying, oh my goodness, look who I'm playing against tonight?
Well, when we first saw the Celtics and the Sixers, Larry Bird and those great teams in the 80s, Cedric Maxwell and Kevin McHale, and then the Sixers, my rookie year, won it all. And they had Moses Malone, Dr. J, Bobby Jones, some of the greats in the game. So those two teams, and Dr. J and Larry Bird in particular.
Just 2 to shoot. Davis. Hornets shooting at 36% on the night. They've got to step it up offensively. Here's Bacon. James covering. Bacon the pass to Monk. Here's Biyombo. And the rejection by James.
LeBron, one of those players who gets fired up by defense as much as offense, and that block going to put a major bounce in his step.
Now, here's Monk, guarded by Green. Monk kicks to Rozier. Charlotte. Mirotic against Kuzma. Mirotic the pass to Rozier from deep, and Rondo sends it back. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Some changes for the Lakers. Howard's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Bradley comes in for LeBron. And it's Alex Caruso in for Danny Green. The Hornets also with a sub. Graham's checked in. The Lakers have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. It's Bradley on the wing. Caruso. And the Lakers with another miss.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Here's Bacon, guarded by Bradley. Here's Mirotic, and Davis sends it back. And he recovers it. Biyombo, that's good.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
Outside Bradley. Here's Caruso. He's got 5. Back to Bradley. Outside Rondo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Biyombo with the block. Charlotte's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. To the middle, here's Monk, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Monk's got deceptive strength. You got to respect that. I mean, the defense throwing themselves all over him and at him, but he's still concentrating and knocking down the shot.
Now here's Rondo. Here's Caruso. Basket is good. The assist from Rondo. Caruso's got 8 points.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Monk unloads from 13. Again, the Hornets score.
And Monk is a threat really to score from anywhere. I mean, when he's in rhythm, he is absolutely dynamite from this spot.
Here's Howard. That's Biyombo with the rebound. Biyombo's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Monk. Lays it up and banks it in. He's got 8.
Encouraging signs for him after starting the game poorly. He's picked it up here in the second half.
Down low. Here's Howard. And it's Biyombo with the rebound. Biyombo getting it done. Here's Graham. He's covered by Rondo. Mirotic has a wide open look, and Charlotte again with the bucket.
Boy, the offensive game so very impressive for Mirotic. He's capable of scoring from anywhere.
Rondo looking over the floor. Left side, Davis. That's in, and he's 7 for 12 now in the game.
Just make sure you keep getting him touches. I mean, you love what he's doing.
Now Graham. And the Hornets call time here. Well, it was speculated all of last season and shortly after the finals ended that Anthony Davis had his wish fulfilled by getting traded to the Lakers.
And Davis and LeBron make as scary a duo as you can think of in the NBA. Missed out on some of the other marquee free agents, but AD will get a plethora of looks playing alongside LeBron.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles, JaVale McGee in for Avery Bradley. And Cook subbed in for Alex Caruso. McGee with the block.
Yeah, if you had to pick the top priority for McGee, I think that's it. Contest shots, block shots, get in the air, use that length to deny shots at the rim.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Now Caldwell Pope. Nicholas Batum missing from long range. And the pass to Cook. The jam.
You know, all McGee needs, guys, is good positioning. Once he has that, dunking the ball is elementary.
Charlotte has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third, still 0 for 3. Now, here's Monk. Defense right on him, and the layup's good off the glass. Monk's got 10 points.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Here is Cook. He's got 8. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Feeds to McGee. And that comes off the assist by Dwight Howard. McGee's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Here's Monk. Following the basket by JaVale McGee. Bridges, no one around him. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
Sharing the basketball is a part of the game that Monk needs to continue to add to complement his shooting.
Rondo with the ball. Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. Passes it to Howard. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. 11 points in the game.
So hard to corral Howard. I mean, even when you try to rough him up and get physical with him, he still just is able to play through it.
In the corner, it's Bridges. Outside Williams, trying to find Batum. He's got it now.
Concentration from Batum, able to battle his way through contact and still get the finish.
Rondo dishes to Caldwell Pope and stolen by Zeller. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. And the jam by Nicholas Batum.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
And here is Los Angeles now after the basket by Charlotte. Here's Cook. Basket is good. The assist from Rondo. Rondo's got his 6th assist on the night.
You'll love the awareness from Rondo. Just an excellent passer who's actively looking for his teammates.
Charlotte has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Now here's Zeller. Bridges with it, and it's Howard picking him up. Bridges misses.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Pass to Cook. Howard. Out to the right wing. And McGee kicks to run. And the three off target.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
30 seconds left in the third. Caldwell Pope on the wing. Defended by Bridges. And it's Cook missing. Hornets shooting it well here in the third, about 50%. The shot's good from Monk.
We know he can shoot deep, but he also has a nice touch inside, so Monk has a lot of confidence wherever he's shooting the ball from.
Here's Cook. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close a quarter.
Talk about lifting up a team and energizing them at the end of a quarter. A three at the buzzer, that'll do it.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers, ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this up. Bread and butter.
Well, you can't run away from the DNA. When he's running the show, he makes sweet highlight reel plays night in and night out.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. On the floor for Charlotte, Washington and Zeller are in the middle. Batum is out there with Terry Rozier. And it's Martin in at the three, the small forward. Here is Cook, following the bucket by the Hornets. Here's the three. Hornets with the rebound. Rozier the pass to Zeller. No good. Excellent D that time there from McGee. Caldwell Pope on the wing. Shoots. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. Caldwell Pope's got his first 2 points of the night. And here's Batum. Well, Clark, at the college level, a coach was recently offered a lifetime contract. Think we'll ever see that in the NBA?
Well, you can't quite say never.
Right.
I said in college basketball, I never beat a 1 seed. Right. So never say never, but it's not going to happen.
Well, but you've got a lifetime contract doing this, so I guess it does happen in some quadrants.
Well, you got information that I don't have.
Here's Batum, following the three by the Lakers. And Zeller kicks to Rozier. Now the pass to over Cook. Zeller trying to free himself up. Washington, that's good.
Just the height separation on that mid-range jumper. Excellent job of taking advantage.
Caldwell Pope outside. Now Dudley. Corner shot. Again, the Lakers. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Here's Rozier. Over Caldwell Pope. And it's Martin missing. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Passes to Cook. Here's Daniels. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. For Charlotte, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Harton's in the post. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play, going to the line for one.
Yeah, these defenders just looked a bit overmatched, especially inside.
And the Lakers with some changes. Bradley comes in for Caldwell Pope, and it's Alex Caruso.
The Lakers desperate to surround LeBron with talent to win now. They have improved, but is it enough to go deep in the West?
Lakers have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. To the inside. Daniels passes to Caruso. 6 to shoot. On the wing, Daniels. He's covered by Zeller. And again, it's the Lakers from deep. And the Lakers, for decades, Clark, a magnet for superstar free agents.
Yeah, and you know, guys, in recent years, more of a mixed bag in that regard. Whether it's the turmoil in the Lakers organization, I think that's part of it, or the prospect of playing in LeBron's shadow. A number of elite players have elected to go elsewhere thus far.
The shot's good from Bacon.
And I like that they're not settling. Getting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Sometimes you just got to man up and take a run to the rim.
Now here's Bradley. Pass to McGee. Back to Bradley. From past the arc. Zeller grabs the board. Charlotte shooting it well here in the fourth quarter, 50%. And the foul on Avery Bradley. That's his first foul. For a couple years now, the NBA has released the last 2 minutes report detailing missed calls in any game. Does it hurt the officials to have that info?
It's not always comfortable, but I like the transparency of the move. I really do. I think when we're transparent about the human nature of what we do as broadcasters or referees or players or coaches, I think it makes for a better product. So I'm in favor of that.
Second personal foul.
Outside, Martin. Clock at 6. That one's not going to go. So Los Angeles will take it the other way.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And the foul called on the Charlotte Hornets.
Hey, you know, guys, McGee has won back-to-back titles with the Warriors. You know, that's not too bad for a journeyman.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and
they've really been on fire from beyond the arc tonight, too. I mean, a lot of their points have come from out there.
Now, here is Martin. Here's Hernan Gomez. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Yeah, well done to finish that one off.
And Caruso's got the ball here for the Lakers. The pass to McGee. Here's Caruso. Pass to Dudley. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Just 5. And McGee kicks to Caruso. And the Lakers with another miss. Charlotte has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Clark, here's kind of an interesting perspective question for you. How much of making it to the NBA is talent? How much of it is the work you put into it?
Kevin, if I were to give this a ratio, I would probably say 65% talent, 35% work ethic, because you have to have a level of unique giftedness to be an NBA player. Be NBA caliber. So I think there's, I tilt that 65-35 talent to work ethic.
And so here's Charlotte after Los Angeles picked up 3 with their last shot. Washington passes to Hernan Gomez. Bucket is good. Hernan Gomez has got 4 this quarter.
Oh, great production on the interior right now. 8 straight from inside.
Buffalo bully ball right there, partner.
Okay. Getting a little physical. I like that. I like that reference.
Now here's Dudley over Washington. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Gomez. Bacon. And that one, good.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches. He used to say, that ain't gonna get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
To the middle, here's Martin. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
That one misses for Martin.
The Hornets coming up short at the end. They were right in the hunt, but finished 9th in the East. Really was a solid season for them, but they were hoping for a return to the playoffs.
The Hornets have gone 8 of 13 from the field since the start of the fourth, sinking the majority of their shots. And Clark, the Hornets, the 9th seed, as you mentioned, they were in it until the end.
And you know, guys, Charlotte has only made the playoffs once since returning to the Hornets moniker. Thought it might be their year last year. I'm not sure of the direction of the team currently.
Both good from the line that time.
And the field to acquire more veteran talent to put alongside LeBron, and they've done just that.
And, you know, time is creeping up on LeBron. He turns 35 this season. Really, for the Lakers, the time is now if they're going to compete to get him another ring and perhaps themselves another banner.
Here's Graham following the 3 by the Lakers. Passes it to Martin. Lets it go from the wing, and that's good for 2. L.A. in the fourth quarter. Pass to McGee. Here's Caruso. Graham defending, and the foul on Dwayne Bacon. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
Straight frustration right there, and I agree with you. Self-control of your emotions a must-have if you're going to play winning basketball.
Quinn Cook's checked in for the Lakers. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Over the last decade or so, the Hornets haven't had a lot of success, Clark, in the draft.
Well, you take a look at it, guys, and they've traded away a multitude into guys like Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Tobias Harris, 2 outstanding young players. They've missed on the picks they've kept. I think they've got to do a better job of building from within.
Now here is Martin. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Here is Cook. He kicks it to McGee. The pass to Daniels. Here is Cook. Graham defending. 4 on the shot.
This kind of athleticism at the center position, pretty remarkable. I mean, McGee letting it all hang out there.
And so Graham will bring it up for Charlotte. We've seen some ugly incidents last few years, Clark, between players and heckling fans. Can anything be done to fix it?
I think security in the arenas is important. Fans oftentimes that go across the line in interacting with players are usually fueled by alcohol. I don't know how you could control that element of it. The incidents are few and far between. We have seen a few more. But I think security, and then each team and each franchise should really be educational with its fans about what's acceptable behavior and what won't be tolerated.
Charlotte's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Martin attacking. McGee with the block. And that's out of bounds. Charlotte will retain possession. 6 on the shot clock. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And it's the Hornets with the ball. Hernan Gomez finds Martin. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. To the game with the NBA recently modifying the shot clock rule that after an offensive rebound, it doesn't go back to 24. It goes now to the new number, 14 seconds.
Well, I really like the rule because you don't have to bring the ball over the half-court line, which is 8 seconds, so it makes sense, and it does speed up the game, in my opinion. And, you know, with LeBron coming to L.A., the Lakers trying to speed up their timeline. I mean, the roster never quite got gelled. The end result, LeBron's first time outside the playoffs since 2005. The pro, that's a remarkable, remarkable run.
Now, here's Kuzma. Lakers passing it around. It's stolen by Martin. And a fast break now for the Hornets. Biyombo kicks to Rozier. Back to Biyombo. Passes it to Rozier. Fades and shoots. Davis with the double team. Pass to Biyombo. 5 to shoot. Martin wide open. He fires. And the Hornets. You look back on LeBron's first year in Los Angeles, Clark, how would you rate it?
Well, I think a mild disappointment, but remember now, before he got hurt, they were 4 or 5 games above 500, but the injuries, some other drama, really changes in the front office, instability led to a disappointing and frustrating season.
1:14 left in the fourth quarter.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Lakers.
And really wasn't down, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that. And man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And that next meeting, Greg, will be their second and final game of the season series, being in opposite conferences. So you bet nobody wants to get swept even in a 2-game season series. So I think the next game will be hotly contested.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a night tonight it was for Davis.
You can set a tone with defense, and that's exactly what he did with how he protected the rim.
Here is Daniels after the basket by Nikola Mirotic. McGee's shot is off.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense.
Graham surveying the floor. Monk for 3. Sinks the triple.
And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
Now the pass to Daniels. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Los Angeles with another miss. Now here's Monk. Tight defense on him.
Yeah, you know Monk can shoot it, but as a passer, and nice to see him making a good pass like that.
Here is Cook. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Danny, a strong defensive effort both individually and team. Now, how comfortable are you at that end of the floor now, knowing that you can make things tough on the opposition?
Well, we want to make them take tough shots. We're not comfortable at any point defensively, but we got to continue to be active and be aggressive.
It's been the mark of the Spurs for a long time, Danny. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. And we'll see you next time.